And the man to my right here is no stranger, not at all. This is Roland Lightenberg, one of the co-founders of the famous House Call Pro CRM system. For you new guys, I know we have a lot of new guys in the group. You want a CRM. That is your customer relations management system that puts all your customers in a nice little database. It can send them emails. It can text when you're on your way. I mean, it's so many features that we already use, but we have Roland here that's going to tell us. He was just telling me about some of the new features, and I just can't wait to hear because I'm still using all the features that they keep adding every 6 months or so, ladies and gentlemen. So all you new guys, I know you hear about CRM system. There's quite a few of them out here, but there's only one House called Pro. I use them. I have been with them. I have no plans to leave them. So if you listen to any of my marketing or any of my ideas or advice, this is Roland from House Call Pro. Everyone, Roland Lightenberg.
Hey guys, nice to meet all of you guys. I've been on here a couple of times before, and so there's probably some of you that are gonna watch this and be like, "Oh, there's Roland again," and some of you are gonna be like, "Who's that guy?" But we're actually in our new office. We actually moved office buildings here. So if I kind of pan this out now, let me just swap the phone so you can kind of see me here. But we've got a huge office floor now.
Wow.
Here,
Yeah.
And all the developers they go way back. They go way back down this way. So take you guys for a quick little walk here. But you can kind of see it goes all the way down here. And you can see, look, we have no carpet. So you can see me walking my flip-flops.
Right.
Yep. We go here. Here we have the people team.
Read all about your $1,000 Christmas bonus.
Oh yeah, apparently the rumor $1,000 Christmas bonus for all pros using House Call Pro.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, it started as a rumor, so it's pretty fun. So here's where all the magic happens, all the engineers. Here are Caroline. She's the one that built the website builder with her team and the engineering lead for the project.
How you doing?
Wait, what? Yeah, he's like, what are you talking about? We're on with Roger Lloyd.
Hello, Roger Lloyd.
Yeah.
How are you?
Great. How are you doing?
I'm great. Wow.
I'm so glad to hear it.
So this is kind of the new office, and then we got this whole other side now that we're building out, and we got a whole nother floor, which is really cool. But now we got 50,000 square feet. So we're growing, and we need more room here. So the connection stays strong here. But you can see here, this is a whole nother side of the building.
Wow.
And then we have another side of the floor, which we're also building out. So fun times. But we're growing, and so we've shipped a lot of new features, and that's what we're going to talk about today, which is like, what's new. We're always updating stuff. And that's the beauty of subscription software is, as the money keeps coming in, we keep hiring more developers to build more features, to then bring more money in to build more features, to bring more developers, and it's a really great cycle.
Roland, one quick thing. We have a lot of new guys in here since you've been here last. Can you help me explain what a CRM system is? This isn't just going here. This is going to my YouTube channel too. There's so many guys that are so green. I want you to tell them what exactly House Call Pro is, please.
Yeah, sure. So House Call Pro really is a customer experience manager in the sense that, it does all the modern things that you expect that you get in other parts of your life. When you order something on Amazon, you can track the package on the way. So with House Call Pro, you get the text notifications, you get to track the technician on the way. You can pay online, like all the modern things that you expect from other softwares or that you use in your own life. Now you can offer with House Call Pro. So it's more than just a CRM. It really is CRM plus marketing, plus online booking, plus what we call fintech. So the ability to take payments in a modern way, which is credit card. Comes with InstaPay, so you can get paid instantly on those credit card transactions, and a whole bunch of new features I would talk about. Website, online booking, and then we've got a whole bunch of fun stuff that kind of share here on this this live here together today. So from who's the best types of customers for House Call Pro? they're really people that are serious about building a business that will either turn into their legacy that they'll hand down to the kids, or they'll sell it someday. So someone that's really looking to build a long-term business. There's plenty of other kind of cheaper software out there, or things that do similar things. And if you're looking for the cheapest, we're not the cheapest. We don't want to be the cheapest. There's a reason why we charge what we charge. And also, everything's made here in America. So we're here in San Diego. We don't outsource anything. Everything happens here, and we're sitting on Amazon servers, so it works great all across the country. And so for us, our typical customer for House Call Pro is between 1 to 10 employees. And then we have a new plan, which we released in September, which is called House Call Pro Excel. And that's designed for $1 million businesses, or those that want to become $1 million businesses. And that ranges from 10 to 100 employees. So we have kind of two flavors, if you will, House Call Pro and House Call Pro Excel. And a lot of the new features we're releasing on House Call Pro Excel, you can also add on to just your normal House Call Pro account if you want to do it a la carte. Or there's a lot of reasons why you should upgrade to House Call Pro Excel if you're really serious about building a long-term $1 million business. So we'll probably talk about some of those features, but that in a kind of the nutshell is what House Call Pro is, what it does, and who we're targeting. In reality, it works for any mobile service. We have pet walkers, we have equine masseuse, we have HVAC, we have electrical, carpet cleaning, power washing, window cleaning, you name it. All kinds of mobile service companies use our software. So that's kind of our target market.
Wow. I have recently found out or started using something that I think is unique, that when I send my estimates to my clients, I have a theory with my marketing to give my clients 3 reasons to choose me, me, and me, so they don't even have to go anywhere else. And I'm going to take me down here, and I'm going to bring this up and let you talk and explain it. Let me take me down here.
You disappeared here on me. Can't see the screen.
No,
There
I
you go.
didn't
Now you're back.
disappear. I'm gonna take myself
Now
out
your
of it.
volume's off.
My my volume's off. All right. Hold on. Am I there
Still
now?
can't hear you here. Maybe I'll try to rejoin you. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. Wow. All right, we're just going to wait for Roland to come back. I was trying to show you something, but I took another podcast, or made another podcast where you can see it as well. So I'm not too worried. We're just going to wait for Roland to come back, and then he'll talk and tell us about the features. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have a CRM, which is a customer relations management software, you want to get one, and you want to get one sooner than later. There he is. All right. So I'm just going to leave it. I already made another podcast where I was showing how I did the packages on the on with your software, the multi-option. Like, that is so awesome. You're giving your clients 3 options to clean their carpet using you. So why do they have to go anywhere else? Now, wait a minute. I don't know if there's any other CRMs that do it, but I'm familiar with this one, and I recommend this one, because if you call me and you ask me how to do it, I can tell you. Because sometimes House Call Pro get busy, and they have a lot of service providers, so they're like, what are you talking about? So if you can call me, if you get House Call Pro and you get a discount, I'm gonna put the link up there later. If you go through the carpet cleaning world, you'll get a discount for the first month. You'll get the used packages. You'll make higher job tickets. You'll get closer to what you want, and your customers won't complain. And then Roland was telling us about House Call Pro Elite, If you're one of those guys that have multi trucks and you're growing a substantial rate, you have the house called Pro Excel. It's what he called it. And
That's right.
so, like, there's just no limits. He's getting ready to tell you. I'm going to blow the whistle a little bit about how you can. He told you about the InstaPay. I know he kind of blew over it real quick. I just want to slow him down a little bit because a lot of us, especially when we're getting started, we need that money yesterday. Not today, yesterday. So right when if you get you can sign up for InstaPay,
Yep.
and if you get approved, you can get your customers to pay with their credit cards, and it's right there in your account. They're supposed to tell you within 30 minutes. That's what he has to tell you. I'm gonna be honest. Mine's there instantaneously, but he can't tell you that. But I'm gonna tell you that money's right there. So I mean, like you get the money right away. He's getting
Yep.
ready to tell you about the credit card customer. What did you say about the something about the
Yeah.
credit card?
Yeah, we got something new that we're launching just our super pros. So you can kind of see here our super pros are a special cohort of our pros that are really delivering a really good customer experience. You have to qualify to become it. You have to have the right amount of reviews at the right review count and all this kind of stuff. But anyways, when you become that, you get access to some of our newer features that you get to test and play with before it gets released to all the other pros. So, we have over 65,000 or so pros now. So the super pros get access before everybody else does. And one of the newest things we're working on is company cards, which is awesome. So what it is let's say you have a helper and you want to give them a credit card, but you don't want them to spend an infinite amount. Let's say you just want to fund it with $200. So you can go buy some supplies, maybe some deodorizer, maybe some spot cleaner, whatever you want, but you can
A
fund it
petty
with money.
cash account.
That's right. It's a cash account. So you can take that card and go to Home Depot. You can say, hey, you can spend it here, but you can't buy Snickers with it. So he's only buying company stuff. So company cards is something really good. So that way, company owners, they can give these cards to their employees, powered by House Call Pro, and they can fund it with cash. So that way they know they can only spend up to a certain limit. So it's a really good way to control your cash because it's really easy if you're running like a dollar-based business, right, where you got like physical cash, it just disappears and you don't know what happens. So you can't set limits on it; it just goes away. So this way, you can track all your expenses. So company cards is something that's coming out. One of our other products, obviously we covered InstaPay, which is great because it gets you your money faster. But one of the other things we have is service agreements. So we see a lot of carpet cleaners that are changing their business from a Blockbuster based mentality to a Netflix based mentality. And I don't know if you know about Disney Plus, but they just started making some waves. And so, these subscription businesses, if you can transform your business into something like that, where let's say normally you recommend 2 carpet cleanings a year, normally you would charge $300 per carpet cleaning. Well, rather than trying to get them on the hook for two $300 carpet cleanings, it's way easier to break that down into monthly payments. And because you're doing monthly payments, you charge them $45 a month, and then they never have to worry about their carpets again. And so now you've got on a subscription plan, and you can start building some recurring revenue so you can feel more comfortable in the slow season. When you might not have as much work, you space it out, and you can start to get money in the door on a recurring basis. So this has been pitched in a good amount of carpet cleaning groups. I know Steve Torbjorn from John Don talks about it, like the Stay Forever program. I know you've
You might have
pitched it
forgot. I
before.
have it. I have the
Yeah,
residential maintenance program.
that's right.
I'm the one. Yeah. So
Yep.
I
So there's
mean,
a lot of
basically,
people that are starting to do this, and you've got the blueprints for it. So if you're
right.
unfamiliar, with what this concept is, it's no different than Netflix, and you know what all happened to Blockbuster. So if you don't take advantage of it, you don't know, go with a blueprint. So take a look at, the Forever Beautiful program. Like take a look, like start with something that's good for your business, but you can power that in House Call Pro, and we'll keep the credit card on file and automatically bill. So that way you don't even have to worry about it. Just money just shows up in your bank account. So
So,
that's another
ladies
cool
and
feature.
gentlemen, what he's saying is the rent-a-center idea, the Aaron's idea. Like if you want that beautiful furniture, but you can't buy it all up front at once. You know how you can go to Rent-A-Center and they're going to charge you like $1,000 more, but you can get the furniture that you want, the bed set that you want You're just going to pay monthly or bi-weekly or however it works. And that's basically what he's saying with his service agreements. He has service agreements where you can break down monthly, quarterly, or 6 months how your client can afford to pay you, because they need to have their carpets cleaned on a regular basis. So what you just did, you just added a revolutionary way with House Call Pro service agreements and Roger Lloyd's maintenance plan that you can give your customer what they want and they can afford you. And like Roland just said, like we're getting ready to get snow here. It's like 28 degrees outside here. I know
Cold.
Roland doesn't even know what that means.
No, look. See, you own your own business. You get to wear
Yeah,
that's the
right.
trick.
But we don't get work this time when it gets cold like this. People cancel. We can't go out. So you still have money coming in to pay your regular routine bills.
That's
That's
right.
what he's saying with the service agreement. But go on, Roland. What else they got at House Call Pro?
Oh man, we just launched a sales proposal tool, which is available on the House Call Pro Excel plan, and you can add it onto your account too. And it makes giving 3 different options or 5 different options, however many different options you want. But you can do it in a very beautiful and professional way with pictures and pricing built right in, so they can accept those. So it's an even fancier way at showing those 3 options. So that's a new tool. We have new advanced reporting. So you can really drill down and you can see what your top zip codes are. You can see who your top customers are. You can see who your top technicians are. You can drill down in the data by area, by time. It's a really, really cool new advanced reporting. So that's a big one. What else we got coming down the pipeline? You can, for those of you that attend our meetup groups, they're available for anyone. You don't have to be a House Call Pro user. We're in over 50 cities now. We do it every single month. So inside of House Call Pro, you can chat with everyone in your community, in your group. So that's a new feature. What else are we working on? We're working on consumer financing. So, people sometimes, unexpectedly need to spend more than they thought they would, and they might not have the cash, and they might not even have a credit card, or even if they do, they might just want to finance it for a cheaper rate. So, if you're doing like, we see a lot of like rug cleaners use this because, you're paying thousands of dollars to get your Persian rugs cleaned. You can split that. You can finance that with consumer financing. So that's in beta right now with some super pros. That's going to go live, which is going to be amazing. We're working on a secret online booking deal with the place that most people go to on the internet. I can't really talk about. That's gonna be really cool. So there's just a whole bunch of great stuff that's live right now in the pipeline being built. But obviously, you get what you pay for. And so developing at this really rapid pace, we do charge more than, just using like a Google Calendar or some of the other ones that are out there. But you're always going to get constant innovation, constant new feature updates. The software is going to keep getting better and better, and it's going to keep you ahead of the pack, which is what you really want to do. You want to be ahead of your competition. So think of this as your secret weapon. And it's really easy to calculate your time savings and your ROI on it. So if you're a business owner that's serious about, either building a sustainable one-man operation or a multi-truck shop, just make sure you're using the right features and the right plan.
And not only that, I want to add too, how important it is to keep in touch with your clients.
That's right.
Well, Roland, House Call Pro has a postcard program that
Yep.
they'll send the postcards out for you. A
Yep.
lot of you guys are getting away from that. I don't know why. Postcards still work. All it is a reminder. If you don't want to do that, if that's too old school for you millennials, then I'll tell you what. They have an email deal that's the same way. I have my email set up that where I send an email out every 3 months. And it's not just talking about carpet cleaning. It's talking about some of the other services that I offer too. That's very essential, especially to you new guys that don't understand yet that your lifeblood of your business is your existing clients. So you want to stay in touch with them at least, a few times every 3 months or so. Just let them know you're still around. Let them know the other service you do. Don't bombard them with emails, but just hey, it's been 4 months. How's your carpet looking? Blah, blah, blah. Keep in mind, we clean furniture, tile and grout, wood, whatever. Just things like that. And you can put them on autopilot with House Call Pro. These are things that we don't think about that are so minute, and we just let them go. But see, at House Call Pro, you can set it up and it'll do it automatically, and you don't even have to think about it anymore.
That's right. Yep. And that's how you can go from working in your business to on your business. Right. And that's how you automate things. And it's really helpful to have templates. And if there's other people out there that have already done it, hint, hint, then you should take a look at what they've done, and just sometimes it's better just pay for that shortcut, copy and paste to get it in there. So that way you can hit the ground running and spend even less time, doing that and working on more meaningful parts of building your business rather than the repetitive tasks, which really you should not be wasting any time on, but you should be doing. So the only way you do that is with software, and that's the answer.
So Roland, if these guys click the link that I'm gonna put up here after our podcast here, somebody will call them, correct, and they'll set up
a demo. Yeah, they'll walk them through the software. You can ask any questions. That way, rather than just, we don't just sell houses, but, you got to stage the home. You got to make it look that way. So that way you can see what an account looks like on the inside. So you can really envision how you'd use it and ask the right questions. So that's why we do these demos. So once you put your information in this link, you're getting a special deal that Roger's secured for his group, for his community. And then you get to see a demo. And if you like what you see, you buy. And then you've got a 30-day full money refund, so there's zero risk. And then from there, my only suggestion is don't worry too much about what it's going to cost you, because it's going to make you a lot more. So I tell people, don't trip over pennies on the way to dollars, and you get what you pay for. So my other piece of advice is, if you are looking at other things out there online, make sure you do your due diligence and Google. So Google them. So for example, Google House Call Pro reviews and read what other people have to say, and look at the quantity and the quality of that on anything. So if you're looking at other things, type in their name and type space reviews and search that and read about it. I tell people always, know the people you're doing business with. So Google their names. Can you spell their name? Can you say their name? Who's the owner? So do some due diligence if you're looking out there at some other things as well. That's really important. And the other piece, that's big for us is just our community. So if you are a House Call Pro user, you get access to our Facebook group. And our Facebook group is only for House Call Pro members. And inside of there, just that alone is worth the price of admission, because you get to ask other successful business owners how they're running their business. So with those three things in mind, that's kind of my final tips.
Well, Roland, thank you so much. I know you guys are growing. You just showed your beautiful 50 square foot new building there. See, that's another thing, fellas. He showed you that they're growing and they're expanding. Businesses that aren't doing well or seem like they're falling apart normally don't expand. I just thought I would give you that tip. He walked you around. Yep. He walked you around and he showed you how they're filling up in there. Now, a couple years ago, he still had a nice office, but I don't remember it being that big. So, they're growing. So anyway, I urge you, you heard from Roland himself, at least try the demo. Yeah, you're going to hear all these opinions of who does what and who. Listen, learn to be your own boss. You are your own boss, right? So he just told you, go to Google. Don't just listen to a negative carpet cleaner or someone that may have had one bad experience and they didn't even do what they were supposed to try to fix it. I'm going to tell you this now. If you do call House Call Pro, they're not no small company. So they have a chat box, and that works very quickly. A lot of you guys that you want to be spoiled and you want to be pampered and you want to talk to somebody right away. You know what? We're in 2019 now. Use the chat box. That chat box is very helpful, and they'll get to the essence of whatever your situation, your issues, whatever they are. They'll get to the bottom of them. And I've like Roland to tell you, I might bug him, hey, Roland, such and such, such and such. And within an hour's time, I'm crying like a little baby, and Roland's like, yo, it's up and running, blah, 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 blah. So Listen, all that, try it out. I wouldn't lead you wrong. And I'm going to say this in front of Roland. If I ever have a bad situation, as well as I share all the good ones, I'll share them. But to date, I don't have a bad, and I've been with him for 2 years. I
It's been a
don't
long
have,
time. Yeah.
right. I can't say that I've had a problem that hasn't, I have had problems, and I'm not crazy, but it hasn't been corrected in a very timely fashion. I mean, within an hour's time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And just another thing to note too, for people that do want a direct line to someone here at House Call Pro, if you want to be able to talk to people and not necessarily use a chat, on the House Call Pro Excel plan, it is more expensive, but you get access to one of our strategic account managers, and you can call them at any time, and they're assigned just to your account, so they'll know your account inside and out. You'll build a relationship with them. So if you do want to be pampered, obviously you got to pay for it, but you get your strategic account manager that's going to keep your account in check and make sure it's optimized, and you get a phone call or a phone number to call. So if you want that, you can totally get that with the new House Call Pro Excel plan. But I caution you, it's not for everybody. It's more for people that are just really serious about growing their business and have aspirations to build that $1 million business or more. So that's what it's designed for.
Roland, I thank you so much, man. You know, it's like we have to be professional here, but we know each other. But I thank you for telling them everything. And, January 16th and 17th, I'm not going to hold Roland to this, but I believe that we will have a House Call Pro representative right there at the big CCW event, the first event of 2020. And, they'll be there. You can sign up with them. I'll have my laptop. My wife will have her laptop. If you want to play, and we'll like make a couple dummy. Anyway, we'll let you sample it. So, but if they're there, they'll talk to you and show you too. This is something, ladies and gentlemen, you just don't want to keep playing with. If you're writing people's names and numbers down on paper still, if you're using Google Calendar, you're leaving so much behind. You
Yep.
can't do that if you want to be serious in this business. Well, Roland, thank you so much, old friend, and hopefully we'll see you in January. And just keep doing what you're doing. I'll have one of you guys back here, and in the new year, I'm sure. And we'll talk about what they got new going on again. I'm not going nowhere, so you should come on over here and see what they got going. At least get the demo, and then talk to me about it, and let's get you signed up.
Sounds
Okay?
great. All right, Roger, man. We'll take care. We'll see you
Thank
guys
you,
later.
Roland.
All right.
All
Bye,
right.
everybody.